Yeah, I loved the Tower of Latria. Ah, I missed that. If you mash start hard enough, you won't get those two dialogue boxes at the start. I frequently miss that. But yeah, when I heard that Bloodborne, like, was going to be... that people who liked Latria were going to like Bloodborne, I was very, very excited. But Latria still is one of my favorite places. I think the Upper Cathedral Ward in Bloodborne is the only place that really gave me that same sort of feeling. Oh, jeez. That was pretty bad. I don't know why I got a backstep after that, too. I guess that was stored. A bit too easy? Maybe. I feel like when people are talking about the difficulty of Soulsborne, they, and I'm not saying you're doing this, but oftentimes any Souls game that is not their first Souls game seems just easier. Which, you know, is completely understandable, but I think for people new to the series, Bloodborne still would have been hard. Especially if you go on to New Game Plus. But I will also admit that I had a much easier time with it than I did any of the, you know, any of the games prior. But I think that's just because I had more and more experience. And certainly, I guess it also depends on how you played. Because in casual play, especially in this game, I love to parry everything. And I very rarely relied on a shield. So Bloodborne made me feel right at home. But I know some of my friends who went through Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2, heavily depending on shields, got wrecked by Bloodborne. So it just depends on how you play. Ah, I got dead-angled. Other than that, it's a good bridge, though. And other than that... Alright, now it's definitely faster to die. I have an arrow sticking through my head. Please kill me. Oh god. Pure Bladestone in this. I don't even want to talk about Pure Bladestone in this game. For those who have never experienced the horror of grinding for Pure Bladestone, it is... it's awful. And, you know, there's always those one or two people who got it their first try, and you're just like, God damn it, you lucky, lucky son of a gun. What? Okay. The air's hurt box OP. Or maybe that was like the end of a spear, I don't know. In any case, this phalanx fight is going pretty badly. Because again, it's just running away from me. Yeah. Yeah, no one likes farming for pure bladestone. At least no one I know. Okay. Oh, it's 2 months. 2 months. Ugh. It's just, what a nightmare. What a nightmare that is. See, that was an instance where my left input just got eaten. And I accidentally hit cancel.
Where?
Good. I think I would get hit, but I toggled out, so that's all good. Wow, alright. Ah, you didn't get stunned from that. Okay. I'm actually gonna eat a half moon grass at the top of here so I don't die. Well, fortunately it didn't hit me, but I didn't want to take any chances. Oh yeah, I did add the clever rat icon. I figured why not. Oh my god, that health. Alright, well, there goes all my backup heals. Actually, that's not good at all. This is just a soul, right? I might just have to pray that I don't take damage in the fall from 3-2 or 2-2. I should have picked up those crescent moon grasses. That's what I should have done. Hopefully it'll be fine. As long as I don't get hit by any of these guys. If I get hit by these guys, it's probably run over. Because I'll die at the end of YouTube. You take too much fall damage. there's ways, and it's not always consistent, but there are ways to avoid fall damage, so I'm hoping I can get that. It's too bad that your health doesn't refill after beating a boss normally. Well, actually, never mind. That'd be awful for speedruns, but it would help me in this specific instance. I could also bank it all on a glitch that I found the other day, which is if you try to do a cat ring skip without the cat ring, you can actually get back all your health. Though the last time I tried that, I was in soul form, so I don't know whether it would still kill you. But I didn't respawn, or it didn't say you died or anything, so maybe. For those who do not know what I'm talking about, the cat ring is a ring that allows you to defy gravity. It's, I actually learned that there's something similar with fall control in Dark Souls. So if you've seen someone jump down to the bottom of a fall that would cause death and just immediately quit out and load game using fall control in Dark Souls, it's essentially the same thing. Oh gosh, I took a lot of fall damage from that. That's really bad, actually. Well, we'll see. Yes, I avoided the fall damage there. So we're fine. Yeah, that would have been, if I had not avoided the fall damage there, that would have been run over. Hey, Bommy. Runs are so-so. I guess my first run of the day actually went alright until the end. I could have BB'd, but it didn't happen.
I would be dressed as best. Best. Oh. Oh. You.
Alright. Alright, good. this. Fortunately, this Mind Flayer is really stupid and can't seem to hit you with that first attack ever. This one's a little smarter. But you can still get by it.
Help me!
Okay. So once again, I've been using that wooden catalyst for just a bit of extra damage. Good. I was really afraid that it was going to stun me there, because I rolled mostly just into the cage, or into the bars, which means that the projectile was in me for longer. I timed the invincibility frames right, so it didn't matter too much. Oh, that's a shame. Fortunately, you can just load out. But I thought the second hit was going to connect before I got stunned. And again, loading game doesn't waste too much time because load screens aren't counted in the final time. It's based off in-game time. Did I die to Phalanx or something? Well, I did die to Phalanx last run. I didn't this time. But I did have a pretty... It was not so great. If I had died, that would have been like 2 minutes behind. Let me see if I can get this better this time. Okay, that's good. So, picking up the Clever Rats ring there, that is another item that allows you to enter hyper mode. And taking the damage from the bolts there not only cancels the pickup animation, but also gets your health low enough that you can actually use it. Hopefully I can one-cycle this boss. I came up with a way to one-cycle this boss with the +8 short sword, which will allow me to do nasty things to Flame Lurker later. But it's kind of hard to do. It requires a pivot cast with very strict timing. Starting from no stamina. And if you've not played this game before, you can't input commands while you have no stamina. So the way I have to time the pivot cast is I basically just have to know when my stamina is going to start regenerating. And I can get it if I sit here and practice it, but I haven't really got it in an actual run very much. Fortunately, there is a nice backup strategy, but I think I'm just going to try not to use it. And if I miss the one cycle, I'll just hope that she spawns near me. Ah, I missed the pivot in the pivot cast. Alright, well that's a shame. Oh, well fortunately she's right here, so good. That wasn't slow. Hi, Sinan. Yeah, reloading the game puts you outside, but again, the way that the run is measured is actually through in-game time. So it does waste real time, but it's faster in terms of in-game time. There are other places I'll load out too that help with that. Alright, so now I head back and fight Flame Lurker and Dragon God. But yeah, especially because load screens are variable, and the way this game works is that the first run of the day always has slower load times anyways, but even then the load times are inconsistent. It's a far more accurate measure of how fast you're going to measure through the in-game timer. And just for comparison, when I'm done with a run, normally my real time will be about 10 minutes slower than the in-game time. So there's a lot of load times in there. All right, good. I got this out. Pick up the full moon grass for safety. Alright, see you later, Dala. Thanks for hanging out. It's okay, I probably won't do Bloodborne today. Uh-oh. Okay, good. That could have been a bad spot. This could still be a bad spot. In fact, this is a bad spot, so I'm just gonna load out. I don't want to deal with that. It's actually faster with him behaving badly this early into the fight. It's better just to load out than just restart the fight. Ideally, he'll just play nicely and kindly get wrecked. Wow, Flame Lurker. What's your problem? Alright. Unfortunately, since I did cast a soul arrow or two, I am gonna have to eat here. Oh wait, I don't go here yet. This is not any percent. But I guess it doesn't waste any time, since I have to wait until the demon was destroyed message goes away anyways. I was expecting the fist. Perfect. That's pretty cool. So this is the first time I've tried. The reason those two other splits are well, actually, let me focus for a second. Hey, Wallenstein. So, yeah, anyways. The reason those two splits above Dragon God are blank is because I came up with a way to I came up with a faster way, or what I thought would be faster, for the route, but this is the first time I've gotten there without it being, like, super bad. So, my sum of bests before, with the old route was about, I was at 30 minutes at the end of the Dragon God. So it's nice to know that this is faster. Yeah, it wasn't that hard. As soon as I discovered it, I was like, this is totally going into the run. Because, whoops, it's not that hard to get at all. So I'll probably lose time on this split. I think on my PB, this split somehow got messed up. Because I've done this very quickly before, and I still fall anywhere between 40 seconds to a minute behind. I can't I can't see myself going faster than some of my recent times where I haven't died at all. And it's still been very slow, so I expect to lose about a minute here. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna eat here, because I don't want to... I hate the lock-on system in this game. But yeah, I don't want to accidentally die. And I am gonna pick up these full moon grass for safety. Only waste a couple seconds. That's the worst attack. Oh dear. Alright, well normally I would just go for it. Wow, I'm getting all the worst attacks. This is probably going to be like 2 minutes slow when I get to the end. What is this? How did that even hit me? That was a very bad fight. Oh my god, it's still killing me. I'm going to run out of grass. This is not good. I might just pick up that one Dark Moon grass. And just save that. Oh, and I missed the roll cancel. Not good. I think I can make it to the Dark Moon grass. I hope it's the first one. Yeah, alright. We just use that real quick. Hopefully I don't get wrecked by this NPC. It's not actually that bad if I die to her, as long as I get the cat ring first. Alright, well she's running the other way, so we're fine. And the reason why I'm constantly switching weapons in this swamp is it actually gives me small chunks of stamina back. Which is pretty nice. Need to equip the Thief's Ring in order to not get wrecked by the village up ahead. So hopefully this goes well. Because these guys can be really nasty sometimes. Alright, that was okay. Heal, because safety. The reason why we don't use hyper mode, or the reason why I don't use hyper mode in this fight is because there's an attack that Dirty Colossus has that has no startup, it has no warning at all. And it happened a few times. I didn't get hit by it, fortunately, but it's not something you want to mess with. Yeah, see, I'm already losing time. I know I had a bad fight with,
Leave us.
I had a bad fight with Leechmonger. That was a pretty good fight with Dirty Colossus. What? Backstab. Hello. Okay, that was the weirdest kill I've ever gotten on him, but I'm not gonna complain. It was still pretty fast. It was just very weird. Alright. I'm not gonna risk it. I don't have enough grass to do super risky strats. Come on. Uh-oh. Fortunately, I got them. So yeah, if you don't kill those skeletons, what I just did is the hardest skip in the entire game. Alright, good. I made sure to roll extra early. So, I guess that was it. And I am actually gonna grab these. Oh my god. Too scary. Yikes. Harder than Latria Skip? Oh yes. Way harder than Latria Skip. Latria Skip is one of those skips that looks super cool and super flashy, but is actually not that bad. "4-1 Skip is kind of the opposite. Like, it doesn't look so bad when you're, like, first starting out, but it's awful. So that's the cat ring skip. By loading out just as I hit the ground while I'm wearing the cat ring, I will spawn down here. I do claw for the 4-1 skip. In fact, the more I've played of this game, the more I've used claw grip. I don't really like using claw grip at all, but it's just, it's so helpful. This is not good. This is really bad. Hopefully neither of those two bug me. Alright, that was good. Alright, so I need to do two things here. I need to get Cloak, and I need to go get the Morion Blade.
Be careful, I had to make it.
And this is going to be a teensy bit slow because I don't think I talked 3 times to Baldwin the last time I was with him, so I think I have to give him the Flame Lurker Soul. Yeah. So had I not done that, I would not be able to get the Morion Blade here. Which is something I very much need. Alright. Let's see. So here, in any percent, running through this area is actually kind of tough. You have to be very fast to catch the elevator cycle coming from Fool's Idol, but we don't even bother in Soul Level 1. It's just, you're gonna miss the elevator. Or just, it's a bad time. But even if you go quickly, by the time you get there, the elevator will just be in the opposite place. It'll be at the top. So that gives you a little bit of time to menu, and during that time I do need to equip the Thief's Ring. I guess I don't necessarily need to, but it makes it much easier. And there's certainly no reason not to, because there's a second elevator. There's a second elevator where you can take it off. Because you do want it off in later portions of the run. Hi. That's actually really bad to have him come up there. And so all the rest of the menuing I need to do, I can do while I'm riding on top of the elevator. Need to equip the Morion blade, and then change the wooden catalyst to my right hand. Because of, what do you mean? What, because of stamina? Don't jinx it, Bommy. This has been my life for the last few weeks, is I have an amazing run like this and it just dies at the end. So, don't jinx it. One can only hope that it is a PB, but... So, reload there to, reload there to reset enemy positions and the elevator cycle. And I don't actually have any grass, do I? I guess I don't technically need it, but I might have to do some... I might have to do something fancy. I do have... Actually, no, I picked up Half Moon Grass, of course. Just for situations like this. I want full health here. I don't necessarily need it, but... the hyper setup is kind of tricky. I guess it's not tricky to do, it's just, it's odd to set up. Because you have to slow down. If you go too fast, the Mind Flayer will do a very bad attack and will not get you into hyper setup. And if you go too slow, or if you misposition yourself, the Soul Ray, which is what you want to hit you, will just hit one of the pillars. And you'll waste time. Alright, so here I just want to walk. Good. I meant to toggle out, and I did toggle, but it didn't actually switch the weapon. So I had to take an extra second to do that. Because now I want the Morion Blade on at all times. Hopefully Man-Eater's plays nice. Last run, they did some nasty attacks. Good. That's exactly what you want, so that's nice. Oh my god! He jumped immediately. What the heck? Well. Oh my god, and it put me here? Oh my god. See, this is what happens. Oh, I can't even, because I didn't touch the Man-Eater. Alright, this is Rip Run. I'll keep it going. God damn it. Yeah, that's what I meant by usually it goes much faster. So I have to run all the way through 3-2 again. I thought I'd just be able to warp to the Man-Eater Man-Eater Archstone, but then I remembered I didn't touch it, because that has never happened to me ever in all the runs I've ever done. I've gotten jump attacks before, but not... Please. Alright, well, I was hoping to get a hyper setup off of this guy, but he just wanted to stand and not do anything. I can't get a hyper setup off the Mind Flayer in Soul form. So I'm just gonna have to do it off those same rat bastards who killed me. Man, that's really upsetting. I can still PB, but... Jeez. Like, this was such a good run. But yeah, this is how it's been for me for the last couple weeks. I get something like this, and then something stupid happens. Alright, I'm gonna touch this, because I'm not having that happen ever again. At least not this run. So all I actually did was hurt myself by going back to the Nexus. Not only because it wastes time, but because the world tendency shifted downwards. Actually, I take it back. It didn't go anywhere, because I still beat it afterwards. Never mind. I take that back. But normally, it's a bad idea to go back to the Nexus if you die. What? How did all of those miss? That was slow. That could have actually been 4 minutes faster. My old monk split actually is the one split that went really well on my PB. So I wasn't gonna save time there, but it could have been even. I mean, if you can call losing 4 minutes recovering, yes, I recovered. I really, the only reason the run isn't dead is because this has been happening consistently lately. Just, I mean, not always in the same place, but I just haven't been able to PB, even though I'm so much faster than my PB. So, because that definitely would have been rip run in most scenarios. Oh wow, that hit me. That's unusual. So I might have to do iframes. Nope. Alright. It's a good thing I got those half moon grass, because that was silly. Yeah, the actual old monk is the guy who's... Well, what that fight is supposed to be is, if you're online, it'll actually summon another player. It's such a cool fight. And the player gets, like, all the buffs that the old monk NPC does. So, like, you'll cast, like, auto-homing soul mass and whatnot. The actual old monk is the guy who summons. The NPC is really easy. Did I? Well, alright. I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, I got it. So this is awkward. Because I don't have any healing items left. So I cannot get hit by these boulders. Normally getting hit by these boulders is a hyper setup. Alright, good. Yeah, so yeah, in a speedrun, Old Monk is super easy because it's just an NPC. That's a shame. And actually, that kind of makes this harder. I didn't cast Cloak either. It doesn't really matter. The whole point is just to get the dogs away from you. And I can cast it up here. There we go. Cloak again in here. Yeah, he did parry me that one time. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It was in the middle of an attack string, too. I have a highlight of that. I didn't even realize what was happening, because it was like he was getting hit, and then suddenly I was riposted. Alright, so I need to get hit by one arrow. Just one. Oh, that wasn't that good. See, that's usually what happens in this fight. He did sort of get out, but I just risked it. Alright, so I'm grabbing that there because normally I'd just run by these guys and it's not even a threat. But I do actually have to get hit, so just in case I die, I don't want to get put back to the level before. I'm so surprised that that happened in whatever. Hopefully this guy plays nicely. Because like I said, I still haven't found a consistent strat for him. Okay, that was good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't do it. That was close. That was very, very close to getting shot in the back by that flame toss. Old Monk once parried me. The highlight is called Old Monk is Learning, if you're interested. Just much like how I was attacking Ostrava right there. I was just hitting him and then suddenly I was parried. Yeah, it freaked me out because it wasn't even just like a blind parry. I would have been more okay with that, but he parried me while I was stun locking him. I mean, I guess it wasn't a stun lock since he parried me, but really? Come on. This RNG though. And he's going behind me too, so I can't follow up. Oh my god. Please. Holy shit, that could have been 10 minutes faster. Or, not 10 minutes faster, but, like, in total, my run could have been 10 minutes faster. Alright, so I'll try to get the hyper set up to go quick, but I'd rather also not die to this Elant. It's possible to die to him in soul level 1, so I don't... That would be a very embarrassing way to die. Okay, that was good. If he does that one more time, I have the hyper set up. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, that was a fast fight for him. Have I ever died to True Elant? No. At least not while speedrunning. I've probably died to him in casual just to see what it was like. But yay, a PB. 103. Yep. Damn, that could have been the sub 60 run I so craved. But let's check the time. At least I got a PB. Jeez. So, for those who have not seen a speedrun of this game, you can check the seconds counter of your time by looking up at the Pantheon, which is a special place. It's almost like a leaderboards area, but if you look at the local time, it tells you what your time was at the moment you beat the game. At least I'm pretty sure it's at the moment you beat the game. I load up a different character just in case anyways. What? Why can't I go through? It's not, the option isn't even there. Oh. I'm an idiot. You have to sign in to do it, even though it's offline. I forgot about that. Man, I haven't gotten a PB in so long, I forgot how to check my time. Oh. Well, that was a Soul Level 1 run of Demon Souls. I hope everyone very much enjoyed that. Let's check the actual time though. I'm getting antsy. It could be 102 something something. I don't know whether this is a fast or a slow 103. 103.05. All right. Well, that's nice. That's certainly much better. I'm gonna keep going until I get under 60 minutes in this category. Let's see, what is my... I'm curious now what my sum of best is. Yeah. Yeah. I can totally get sub 60 in this category. My sum of bests is still 7 minutes faster. So. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm done for the night. So, thanks everyone for watching. Thank you for the host and for that raid, Kimp. Thank you very much. Thanks everyone for the for any new follows I got. I appreciate the support.